What's up, y'all? I'm back again. I'm making this video about Cowboy, um, Nipsey Hussle's right hand man, from what I know. Um, and it seemed like he's getting some type of slack for going up on the stand and saying whatever he heard when Nipsey Hussle got shot or whatever, saying that he didn't call him a snitch or whatever. Um, I'm not a gang member. I'm not involved in that life. I guess they call me nowadays. They call it a civilian. Um, but I just feel like his right hand man got killed. He's trying to go on the stand and let it be known what really happened when that conversation happened when Shitty Cuz was up there, because I guess there was some type of rumors going around that he called him a snitch. And I think, if I'm not getting it wrong, I'm thinking Cowboy just wants it to be known that there was never nobody called a snitch during that little interaction that him and Shitty Cuz had. And I don't know if Rim Paul or I can't remember everybody in that circle. Maybe you guys could let me know in the comment box or whatever exactly. But Nipsey Hussle couldn't have started the rumor that he called him a snitch. I don't think it was Shitty Cuz. Obviously, Cowboy is saying he never said it. So is it Rim Paul, or it might have been another one or two people there? Who started this rumor that Nipsey Hussle called him a snitch? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, where did that even come from? Like, who made that rumor up? And that rumor just went like wildfire. From the time I heard Nipsey Hussle got killed, it was like, oh, he called him a snitch. That was just like the main. So whoever threw that narrative out there, it just flew like a California wildfire. And clearly, Cowboy is not saying he said it. Nipsey died, so he couldn't have said it. So I'm asking all you guys, who started that rumor that was there? You guys can see in the video who was there. So who do you guys think is the person or persons out of the couple people outside of them who made up that he called him a snitch? Because Cowboy didn't. Nipsey's dead. And there wasn't none but another body or two around. So, like, who? I don't understand why nobody never put nobody on blast on who came up with that, who started that rumor. Cowboy should know. Rim Paul was there, and I think another guy. So out of them, somebody should be held accountable, whoever started that rumor, because it's just like everybody feels like Nipsey Hussle got killed because he called him a snitch. And Cowboy saying that never happened. He got on this stand and said that never happened. So it's like, who in the hell made up that rumor? I know the internet runs with it and everything else, but somebody standing there had to have came out with that and said that. And I don't think that person's being held accountable. I haven't heard any, out of all the interviews, I never heard Cowboy or anybody say it had to be Rim Paul, it had to be him. So the bottom line is, look, who started that rumor that was standing there? Because that's what the whole world believes, that Nipsey got killed because he called Shitty Cuz a snitch, which Cowboy is validating over and over. Go look at all his interviews. He said Cuz, that's to use their word, never called him a snitch. He pulled him to the side and said, hey, it's a little paperwork flowing around. Doop, get that together. Off to the next person, took a picture. Go look at Cowboy's interviews. So who in the hell spreaded the rumor? Was it the cops? Was it the fire department? Was it the guy that worked at the burger joint that wasn't there? Like, who started it? I never hear anybody bring up that conversation on who started that rumor. They had to be standing there to start the rumor. But Cowboy doesn't pin nobody down. I don't ever hear anybody pin anybody down and hold them accountable like it must have been Rim Paul or it must have been that dude that pulled up in the truck, whatever, or the lady that ran off. There was only a few different people there. So who started the rumor? And that's, I don't have a podcast. I'm not big. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Look, why don't any of you guys touch on that, on who was the person that started that rumor? Because Cowboy knows that it was discussed about him on some paperwork or something. So it wasn't like some street people that weren't there just brought up, oh, he must have called him a snitch. No, it was somebody in that little group that had something to say about some snitching. And obviously he brought it up about some paperwork or something floating around. So we know that's the truth. But who in that little group ran around and started telling people, oh, he called him a snitch? And on you guys on the bigger platform, hopefully you guys will talk about that. You guys talk to Cowboy. People go on Vlad, Adam22. Why don't you guys ask that question? I wish I had a podcast with that many people on mine and that many subscribers, because I would have been asked that question. And none of you guys has ever asked that question. Who started the rumor? And if I missed it, let me know in the comment box. You missed it. Somebody did say woonty woomp woomp or woonty woomp woomp. But I don't believe I ever heard Cowboy ever say, oh, I think Rim Paul or such and such started that rumor. And obviously we know Nipsey's dead, so he didn't. Cowboy saying he didn't. So who in the hell did it? That's all I want to know. That's all I'm in this video now. Why don't you guys come up with the person that started this fictitious rumor that Nipsey Hussle called Shitty Cuz you know, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. That's the part of all the videos. Nobody never admitted that Nipsey called him a snitch. So hopefully y'all are comment on this and watch this video, but please answer that question. Who in that circle made up the rumor that Nipsey called him a snitch? Please answer that. It wasn't Nipsey dead. Cowboy saying he didn't. It never happened. He's on the stand in court. So who is it? Rim Paul standing there, or who else? Why don't somebody answer that question? Who started that? And they're the reason why that rumor is floating around, because Cowboy said it never happened. Gone.